basketball greatness, few debates spark as much passion as the conversation about the greatest players in NBA history. Over the decades, the league has been home to legends who redefined the game, dominated eras, and left unforgettable legacies. Let's count down the top 20 greatest NBA players of all time. At number 20, we start with Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. Known for his intensity, defensive dominance, and versatility, KG was a 15-time All-Star in the heart of the 2008 Celtics championship team. At 19, Charles Barkley. Though undersized for a power forward, Barkley was unstoppable on the boards and a scoring machine, proving heart often outweighs height. At 18, Dirk Nowitzki. A pioneer for international players, Dirk's one-legged fadeaway became legendary, and he led Dallas to a historic 2011 championship over Miami's Big Three. At 17, Karl Malone. The mailman delivered with over 36,000 career points, ranking second all-time in scoring. Coming in at 16, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Still writing his story, Giannis is already a two-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and 2021 Finals MVP. The modern blueprint of dominance. At 15, Kevin Durant. One of the greatest scorers in NBA history. KD's size and skill make him virtually unguardable, with 2 Finals MVPs to his name. At 14, Moses Malone. A 3-time MVP and rebounding powerhouse, Moses was the driving force behind the 1983 76ers championship run. At 13, Stephen Curry. The greatest shooter of all time, Curry revolutionized the game with his range and led the Warriors dynasty to 4 championships. At 12, Hakeem Olajuwon. The Dream had the most graceful footwork a big man has ever shown, and his back-to-back titles in the 1990s cement his legacy. At 11, Oscar Robertson. The original triple-double machine. The Big O set a standard for all-around excellence that still inspires players today. Now into the top 10. At number 10, Shaquille O'Neal. Pure dominance in the paint. Shaq was unstoppable at his peak, winning 4 titles and 3 Finals MVPs. At 9, Kobe Bryant. The Black Mamba embodied hard work, killer instinct, and skill, with 5 championships and endless iconic performances. At 8, Tim Duncan. The ultimate team-first superstar. The big fundamental quietly led the Spurs to 5 titles and 2 MVP awards. At 7, Larry Bird. The Celtics legend was one of the most clutch shooters ever, winning 3 straight MVPs in the 1980s and redefining forward play. At 6, Wilt Chamberlain. Statistically unmatched, Wilt once scored 100 points in a game and averaged 50 for a season, feats that may never be seen again. At 5, Magic Johnson. The greatest point guard ever, Magic brought flash, leadership, and 5 championships to the Lakers' Showtime era. At 4, Bill Russell. With 11 championships in 13 years, Russell was the ultimate winner, and his defensive dominance made him the anchor of a dynasty. At 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. With 6 MVPs and the NBA's all-time scoring record for nearly 40 years, Kareem's skyhook remains basketball's most unstoppable move. At 2, LeBron James. Still playing at an elite level in his 20th season, LeBron is a 4-time champion, 4-time MVP, and the all-time leading scorer, a true all-around force. And finally, at number 1, Michael Jordan. 6 championships, 6 Finals MVPs, 5 league MVPs, and an unmatched competitive drive. Jordan's impact goes far beyond stats. He became a global icon and set the standard for greatness. No matter the order, these 20 legends shaped basketball history. Their talent, impact, and legacies make the NBA what it is today. So, who's in your top 5? Let me in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe, like,